Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Stalker. Episode 75? God, I hope it's right. I just looked at it, and now I don't remember questioning myself. We just walked across the frozen inlet to the Aurora mine to warm up, hang out. Don't have the lantern with me, but we do want to get the salt that's over here, so let's see if we can't get that done while we're here. Ooh, a little bit of coal won't hurt my feelings none. Instead of burning this torch out, we will just harvest in the dark. I can see this enough to see where I need to harvest. I'm hoping you guys can see just enough. Don't like to keep everybody in the dark, but now hopefully this will be enough salt to get us started with the curing box. I'd like to go back and get that thing started. All right, I'm going to see if I can't navigate my way back to the door here. Okay, we can see it from here. It's the middle of the day. Probably still got a blizzard going here. Let me see if I can put down the bedroll here. We'll pass time. If it clears up any.
I need to find food.
Really? You're that hungry? How about some 8% jerky? We don't know what the other 92% is, but stay a little thirsty in case we have to drink something. How bad of a hit did we take on our clothing here? It wasn't catastrophic, but definitely lost a few ticks here. Is there anything we can work on? How about this? Not a lot of time, but something. That's about it. Let's take a peek. It could be just windy. I doubt it. No, I'd say that's stormy. No, let's make good use of our time here. Not even that cold. All right, how about now? Do we have something to craft now? There we go. That's almost passing an hour's worth of time. And did it get better? The sound shifted like it did. No. It's still awful out here. All right, I'm gonna give it one more hour, and if not, we're going. We can find our way. It's just trying to keep the clothes from getting trashed, and I'm trying to be patient, but past an hour's worth of time. Wind did shift again. Sound. Yep, there we go. Patience paid off. No sense in taking all that extra damage.
I could eat a horse.
Well, guess what? When we get back, I think I have something that's almost horse-like for you to eat. See a carcass out on the ice out that way. I can't even remember what we may have out there. Our first 48 hours here have been completely productive with the moose, the bear. We have a wolf and a couple of deers that we shot that are probably gone now with the weather. I wouldn't be too surprised if we lost those to the blizzard, but yeah, I kind of have that feeling right now too. For me, recording time on this is Sunday evening. So my is tomorrow's Monday. And it's my long week, so I've got 6 days to look forward to. Dread. The only caveat is next week I've got 4 days off, minimally. I'm going to try and see if I can't squeeze a fifth, so. Put up with a long week, and then maybe have a very short week. But because of our little recording mishaps, I have been having to play catch up. So recording at a lot different times than I normally do, so that I can get my buffer back up to where it was supposed to be. I generally like to have recordings ahead of time, especially on the long work weeks. Not a lot of time to get these done. Honey, I'm home. No. We picked up 2 coal and we want to keep those. We don't want to touch our fur. The fur is too important. All right. This is our bear meat. This is our moose meat. Here we go. I was going to say, I thought we had some cooked food here still. Still need to get out here and build my barbecue area. First things first.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Maybe in a minute. Right now, I would like to make a curing box. Take 6 hours. How are we doing? We need to drink something, and we're going to run out of daylight soon. But let's do what we can do. Maybe we'll get lucky and get an aurora. So let's try for 3 hours. I seriously doubt we're going to get that much. We got more salt than I expected, though.
I'm getting tired.
Ooh, we got an aurora. Keep working. Keep working, Astrid. Keep working. Perfect. Good job.
So tired.
I don't remember if we got the trader done or not. Yeah, he's not talking to us. There is a screen, I think, for that in there. That's not it. Here we go. Active trades. Okay, so we can signal the trade. So is he here? Can we use this? Glad we double checked.
Back for more, huh?
Signal trade complete.
Yep, heading out.
I like how we send him Morse code. We can't just say yes or no. You think they'd have an Astrid voice that would just say yes? Moose hide. There's our bear bed in the making. Don't know where I want to put this curing box just yet. I think probably someone in here. We didn't get this fixed yet. What are we sitting on for? We've got a few pieces of fur and a piece of cedar. Pick that back up. Could have used that. Drop all this. And let's go out there and grab the bear meat. And I'm going to put it in the curing box.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Almost. Just going to grab all of this. Open. Okay, that's it. And we'll cook up the rest. Be a good excuse to get the barbecue area working now that we've got this done. All right, Astrid, let's go to sleep. You know what? I should have grabbed something to eat. We got that last piece of meat out there. We'll have to cook in the morning. Yeah, good excuse to do some more work around the house. All right. Can't wait till we can make a better bed for in here. That'll keep you going for a bit. All right, Astrid, big sleep. Let's do 10 hours. Heal you up. Get you off to a good day. 130 days. All right. Watch pot doesn't like to boil, so let's leave that be. Let's try it. I'd like to find another pot eventually. Look at a lot of houses to look through. That should last me a couple hours here. Now, I should put something else over there, but the time is really what hurts us. This is like 30 minutes, and then move to the next thing, and it's going to take 30 minutes. Now, see, why couldn't I have torn those up and... Oops. More water, please. All right, clean slate. Let's move you. And you. And let's locate this. Close enough. And then you right next to it. The angles on this are so hard because you have to move your body just as much as you move the, that one's shorter. That's funny. You're next. Come on. Really? Alright, not perfect, but close. What if we just move this out? No, I'm just going to leave that be. Not going to be lacking for storage, that's for sure. Is this a 2 or... Yeah, it's a 2. That one's slightly shorter. That's rather funny. Oh, there was also something hiding over here. Look at this. And fire striker. Take that. Now, I thought there should be no better place to put this than in here. I mean, what person wouldn't want to get their business done while getting business done? It's the perfect place for that. Destroy this. The bed is going to be gone, so. Calendar is pointless. Every day is the same. Doesn't matter. Computers are also pointless at this point. Can we not do anything with that? Can we not destroy the monitor? That's funny. Okay, I guess we'll have to have TV somewhere. There we go. That's where we'll watch YouTube. And Twitch. Can't forget about Twitch. Twitch is where we got started. Ooh, I saw green. Where'd it go? Oh, I didn't set it down. I unclicked it. How about up here? Can we put you up here? You're just not a happy bedroll at all, are you? Need to find a gun rack somewhere. That would be awesome. Hang the gun somewhere. For now, you can be on the floor. Gotta remember to take that with us to Desolation Point. For the moment. And, you know, I was thinking about tearing this desk down, but, you know, there's an empty space. We'll just move it for now. If we find something more exciting to put in here, we can always tear this apart. We could put the gun back on there, in fact. Where's the Y button? Till I found my gun rack. That's a tripping hazard. Get that off the floor. Alright, I think I'm going to see if we can't build that bed and stick it in here somewhere. I think that'll be good. How about a little more water? Seeing how we're making a day of safe house customization and other stuff. our shoes over here for now. And gonna move the bed out just a tad. Might be worthwhile bringing a shelving unit back in here. Maybe we move this one over here and it can be for the cooking
Oh,
stuff.
I'm starving.
Well, I'm sorry. You know what? That is something I should have done. I do apologize. Yes. Leave safe house customization. That's easy to say. You know what? I do apologize. We should have been, the whole time we were messing around
Man, this
with
bag
the
is
water and
getting
everything,
heavy.
we should have been cooking this stuff. I do apologize. Because it would have been good enough timing. Now, how about we take the radio? Put it right there. And then we'll move this into the kitchen area. There we go. It's more functional now. There, drink that. We ought to take a walk over to, well, eventually we need to walk over to Misanthropes and get our trade. You know, if we find any interesting things, we could, hang them up. Maybe create some privacy in here. How much time we got? About 40 minutes. Ooh, hour and 30 minutes. You ain't got time for that. How about you? Hour and 30 minutes. Okay. I thought I might be able to clean up one of my spots out there, but hour and 30 is too much time. So let's take a look at what else we can build. I want to build this. So we need to go on a ptarmigan hunt. We need to find more fur. We're going to have to go on a fur run. We need to get ptarmigans. We've got this. We've got the gut. Need to put this down. Yeah, I'd like to build this and leave it in this room somewhere. I don't know if over here, we'll figure it out, whatever. Which way is the most convenient? Put that down. Ready to work with that later. Say what? This way we can have a nice supply of water up here. If we find anything else like oats or flour or whatever we're going to use for cooking. 20 minutes, 32 minutes to boil. Tell you what, let's do this. Got all this extra. Pick that up. And let's cook a couple more pieces of meat. We have another 50. Okay. How about we do that then? 2 smaller pieces. 800, 900. Okay, those will be next. Cook some more food for tomorrow. Try to cook up some of this stuff. You know what? This is foolish. Search drawer. Can I move this? Nope. Get out of there. You're coming out. This is going to be our salt locker for the moment. Yeah, you got plenty of room in there. So that'll be for salt. In 2 minutes.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, I know. Batteries are heavy. Quite literally a pain in the butt. Okay, so like this stuff. We've got oats right here. So let's put these in our makeshift kitchen area that we're developing here. Good way to kill some time. Radioactive oil. Same thing with flour. I turned that right. Forgot I haven't searched any of this. Nah, we don't need those. There we go. That's where that came from. That's where we're going to put it all. How are we doing here? Cooked. Cooked. Trying to make sure I don't goof that up. Still got some reclaim. Good. Well, that was a very productive day. It wasn't a very exciting day, but it was very productive. I'm very happy with how we got... Oh, there's all kinds of guts in there.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Maybe. Dirt gut. Okay, so here's where all the... Okay. Yeah, we got tons of supplies. As far as the means to make the bed, that's easy. What do we got left? We've got 4 more pieces of meat. Let's see if we can't get all this done. Trying to think what else we can get done here. This is the problem with the fire barrel. It would be so cool if you could figure out a way to steal something from another house, you know.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Did we search? Apparently not. It's a very convenient way to search. Just kind of sitting on the toilet. We stole the water from the toilet.
I'll take it.
I thought we set up a film. I think that's at the main base. That is correct. What's in here? Tell you what, we'll start another film drawer. How we doing, bear meat? Where did I want to be here? Ooh, I have an interesting idea. Do we have any sticks? We do. Do we have any feathers? A few. Do we have any more feathers? Not there. That's where the lamp oil is. That's where the gloves are.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I'll take the rifle cartridge. Well, I guess this is something to do. We can search all the drawers. More film. Won't turn down the soda. Toque we don't need. Search locker. Get that out of there. Take that out of there. Oh, more salt. We already created a salt
Not
locker.
sure I can carry much more.
I know, Astrid. I'm going to really push you to the limit. But this makes much more sense over here. It's right next to the... Oh, got almost enough for a second box. Okay, that's cooked. $35. Add some more firewood. Go. That up. I don't know. Can we get any done? Can we craft? We can do 3. All right, we'll do 3. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for more feathers. I didn't know if I had placed any somewhere. Have we gone through all of this? Empty, empty, empty. Okay. If I put them anywhere, I should have known this. I should have searched here. I normally tend to put crafting supplies in the crafting drawers. I don't think we need all of those. We don't need that. The rest I'll keep. Oops, we don't need a journal. 16 minutes. $51. 57. I add a stick. 59. That should just about be right. 1,000. Let's eat one of these smaller pieces. Should be just about enough. I guess we'll go to sleep. Nothing to make. Alright. I'm going to pass a couple hours worth of time. Let's rehydrate. And then sleep for 8. Day 131. I'm still in bed. The desire to get up is hard. All right, we can sleep for a couple more hours. Yay! And look at this. We got food. Why don't you eat that? And then let's take the rest outside. We still got a whole moose to cook. Fine. I should have put it over there. I forgot I stuck it over here. Alright, let's put the cooked remainder of bear meat over here. Still got all of this to cook. Yeah, let's set up our cooking area next to the propane tank. That's really smart. That makes all of the sense in the world. Alright, I'm liking this. It's nice and cleaned up. Things are spread out where we can have activities. We need to make sure we take that with us back to PV. And I think... Oh, you know what? We got oats on us. Let's drop those. Put those there. A lot of crows over here. And over here. Okay, this is where we... Hey, the blizzard didn't take this out. Well, I was going to go over there and get the trade, but we might as well get this handled. Look, we got more feathers. We need feathers. So what do we got here? Can we quarter this? Okay. And I'm not worried about the meat here. Just want the hide. I'm going to steal his hide and steal the other one's hide so that we have repair materials for our coat. We got a ton of guts curing. And we really don't need the meat. It's kind of a waste. But we've already got a whole moose to cook at some point. And we decided not to cook the bear and cure it. So, okay. So let's take this back home. And then we'll go see what the other crows are growing them about.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know, Astrid. I know. Let's go back inside. Alright. So. Drop the hides. And the gut. I'm gonna harvest this up real quick. Okay, next. We need to sharpen our knife here. It's getting a workout. Back that up and harvest this. And then we'll put this outside relatively close to the moose meat. I don't think we're going to worry about it on this episode per se, but at some point I want to set some sort of an outdoor cooking arrangement so we can cook large quantities of food. So, I'll tell you what, let's put you over here where we can see you really easily. Kind of why I like the curing box. I know you lose some calories with it, but it allows you to do something with the food in a mass quantity. Would be neat to see, like in Black Frost, if they do more food preservation stuff, you know, drying, curing, smoking, all that kind of stuff. See where that one. Drop that one. We'll find time to repair that at some point. What else are we not wearing? This. Okay. That'll be extra cloth at some point, along with this. And let's clean this up. Wait a minute. I think I had some more film, didn't I? I did. This one's empty. Wires. Fuses. There we go. Items we no longer need. Alright. Out the door again. Of course the wind's going to slow us down. Now, what carcass is this? Is this another deer? Good lord, we have another deer. Well, let's take it. I mean, going to get the trade is important, but so is harvesting all of this stuff. Thought he'd attract some attention from those guys over there. All right, let's take all this back. And I think I'm gonna harvest up this deer, and I'm gonna call this episode. We'll pick up the trade next episode.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You can as soon as we get over to the gas station. Thought we talked about this. Yeah, look at those guys. They're just booking it over here. Oh yeah, we got another wolf right there. I remember this was like a killing field over here. It's ridiculous. Yeah, those boys are going to be at our front door. We smell delicious. Not too worried about that other wolf. We got 2 hides down. That's plenty. Extra deer hides will help. All right, so let's do this. Drop you. Boom. Those guts down. Let's harvest this meat here. 1.9. Oops. Well, I wasn't going to use the hacksaw, but we are. Okay. Let's do something real quick here. Get a drink, Astrid, before you become grumpy. Let's finish harvesting these. Let's use the knife, please. Yeah, food here in Coastal is not an issue. Not after all of this. We have a bigger issue trying to cook it all. All right. Before our wolf friends come over and cause a fuss. Time of the day is it's still really early. I'll tell you what. We still got about 6 minutes left. Let's go ahead and start getting this ready here. I thought the hatchet said it was like 40%. There we go. Can we get this one?
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yeah, but you know what? That's okay. We're going to drop all of this here. And look at that. We got lots of firewood. We could put probably 3 fires along this. See, this is where we could take the barrels and cut them the long way with the hacksaw. Make these huge barbecues. We could have a really big cookout. All right.
I'm starving.
I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. like it's bear for dinner.
Need something to drink soon.
I'm working on it. Okay. How about we go to sleep again? For 10 more hours. If you sleep through the night and it's daytime, then we'll call it. If not, we're going to get you to daytime. Yeah, that's what I had a feeling. We weren't going to make it. It was too early. So let's pass 2. Sun's just starting to come up, but we're going to sleep 1. And it's daylight. There we go. And this is where we'll leave it at 132 days and 7 hours. So on the next episode, we'll walk over to Misanthropes. We'll go complete the trade, and then we'll get set up for the next one. Find out what he wants us to do. We want to build up that trust thing so that we can get the story started. And then with the amount of food that we've already kind of got going, I'd like to get some more of it cooked. So we got the area cleared out on the side of the the garage here. We'll set up a couple campfires. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow them out, but what we'll do is not make 10-hour fires. We'll do a little at a time. And we'll get all this food cooked up. We'll be ready to travel wherever he wants us to go. Hopefully the cured food will be ready. If not, we can always stop by PV because one of the bunkers is in Pleasant Valley. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.